everybody, we're back. So we're talking again, MyFitnessPal today. Today's day 2 of talking about MyFitnessPal, and this is overall day 14 of 25 tips getting you prepared for summer to be leaner and healthier and ready to go. So bikini season, and you're not so fearful to let your white fat touch that hot burning fireball up in the sky. So today, again, we're talking about MyFitnessPal. And so, yesterday we talked, the biggest thing is like, yes, it's a great tool. Yes, it's very resourceful. Yes, it provides great accountability. But just like with any tool, if you don't use it properly, it's not going to help you. I could take a shovel and start beating the heck out of a nail. It's probably never going to get into that wall correctly. But if you use a hammer for the nail, it'll work out great. So the whole idea is what we're going to do today with MyFitnessPal is now that we program the settings, and if you weren't there for yesterday, make sure you go back to yesterday's video, day 13, to check how we customize the settings for you. But when we get into the second part today, now we have to enter food into it. And this is where a lot of people will mess up with this, and this is something that we're really going to try and simplify to make a whole lot easier. So the whole idea is, like, when you get into it, there's going to be 3 basic ways that you can enter in food. The first way is going to be to use the search function. So for instance, I just typed in egg and I added the L to start typing Eggland's Best. You'll see right there it gives a recommendation for Eggland's Best, 1 egg. And the key thing that you want to look for there is it has that little green check mark. That means it's verified. So once you pick Eggland's Best, you'll select that. It's going to give you the caloric breakdown. It's going to tell you what's involved in each egg that you have. Now, if you have, say, 3 eggs, then you're going to adjust your serving size. It'll ask you how many. You type in 3. Make sure, again, like we talked yesterday, you have to press save on everything with MyFitnessPal, and then it's going to automatically update your numbers. Once you do that, you hit the check mark up at the top, and now it's in my meal diary. Now, the key thing with this is, like, this just tells you calories. And yesterday we talked about the importance of macros, of protein, carbs, and fats being in a certain percentage and ratio. So once you have this, take it very simply, turn your phone sideways, and now you're going to see your totals based on what you've eaten for the day and what you have remaining. That's a lot better than just finding out the calories, right? So turn that phone sideways. That's a great hack a lot of people don't understand. So that's the first one. Manually search for it, try and find what you have. The second is you can go straight into it, and when you go to add your food, there's going to be a little barcode function. So you'll see right up on top here, there's going to be a barcode. All you have to do is take that little thing, and say, for instance, I had a barcode on my head. I would be able to take it like this, scan the barcode, and it would tell me all the nutrition in my eyeball right there. So that's the second way to do it. Your third way to find your actual ingredients is you're going to swipe 1 tab over where it says to either recipes or meals, and you're going to use that tab. And so what'll happen is the more often that you start using this, it's going to remember your recipes, remember your meals, and remember your most common foods. So those are the 3 ways that you're going to use the diary section in MyFitnessPal. So again, search for it. If you use the search, make sure you're looking for that little green check to make sure it's verified. The second is, even going through the grocery store, you can just boop, 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 scan everything, feel like a badass cashier, and then all of a sudden make sure you have your right numbers in your phone. The third way is just to search for previous foods that you've used once you get going with this for a longer period of time and you actually have some of your favorite foods in there. So that's going to be day 2. The key thing again is make sure you're entering it right. Start playing around with that. What I want you to do for your homework today is enter in all the food that you ate for today. After you enter in each thing and you get everything all totaled up, turn your phone sideways and see how close we were to the totals that we set up yesterday. If you're way off, it's okay, because tomorrow we're going to teach you how to adjust those amounts, and that way you can start hitting your numbers and leveling out your ratios. The last thing I want to add in here with MyFitnessPal, and if you're using the formulas I'm teaching you, is this. You are not going to add vegetables as part of your daily calories, so don't put those in. If you eat beans or something high in fiber like beans, basically anything in your bean family, let's just call it that to keep it simple for today. So vegetables, beans, you're not going to enter, and the last one is exercise. Don't enter exercise into MyFitnessPal. When you do, for some reason, it wants to give you another 50 to 100 carbs to eat. And again, if our goal is to try and lose weight, we don't want to eat more carbs after we just burn them all off. So those are going to be the couple things. So again, enter food into your diary today. You can do it by using the search. You can use it by the scanner. You can do it by going to your frequently used meals if you've already been using this software. The next thing is when you're entering your meals for tonight, get all the way through to the end, turn that phone sideways and see how close you were to your numbers. And then finally, don't enter vegetables, beans, or exercise, and you are on your path to using MyFitnessPal successfully. So tomorrow we're going to teach you how to take a shovel and hit a nail into the ground. No, not really. Tomorrow we're actually going to teach you how to adjust your ratios, like we said, adjust portion sizes, and you're going to start to get closer and closer and closer to your perfectly customized diet. And your accountability tool, which I said yesterday, is like me on your shoulder telling you what's right and what's wrong all throughout the day when you're making your food choices. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 15. That means we only have 10 days left. Let's get it. Let's get ready. Let's get fit. Let's get ready for summer. Let's do it.